Hi guys, bet you're wondering who is this crazy guy in this tie-dye robe in front of these domes? Well, my name is Bracken. Some people call me Bracken in other realms, but here it's Bracken. And I got a little story to tell you that's going to excite you, and it's also going to empower you to think in some different ways, but I'll talk about that in a minute. First of all, I want to share with you, why do we live in these crazy rainbow domes with a stage out front? Well, I'll tell you, we love educating the people about monolithic concrete domes. We live a lifestyle that's really kind of unimaginable for the last 24 years and the last 14 here. But I'll get into that too and how we did that a little later. The most important thing I'd like to share with you about the domes, and then I'll get on with some other wonderful things, is they're tornado proof, hurricane proof, fireproof, last you and your family for generations to come, a couple of thousand years. And they're cheaper to build. So there, you've got that. You can click add to cart and get you a dome home too if you want. We know exactly where to send you. Now I want to introduce myself in a little bit different way too. I'm kind of the leader or the daddy of Team Xanadu. Well, what the heck is Team Xanadu? Well, it's part of the exciting thing that I've got to share with you that will empower your life in many ways and help you make a lot of money if you want a lot of money. But Team Xanadu is myself, my beloved Nina Joy, my mate, our three daughters, Now Joy, Star Joy, and I Am Joy, my wonderful nephew and his family, Shane and my Lisa Pierce, and their beautiful daughter Denise. And that's who's Team Xanadu. And we're working on a couple of projects here, some multi-million-dollar projects here, while we are learning from the greatest guys in my 61 years that I have seen that are selling something from their heart, with integrity, being authentic, and being wild and crazy, which is another reason I'm in this crazy tie-dye robe. Kind of got tongue-tied there. Because I can be my authentic self. So the leader of Team Xanadu gets up in the morning and comes out here and walks around in this beautiful, wonderful desert place called Sedona, Arizona. We're working on projects to open up Xanadu to the public and educate them and empower them. We're working on our Manifest Now course, which is wonderful, that Nina Joy created. But most importantly, we're working on learning, being, and doing a part of the entire Empower Network. We have found, in what's my opinion, for something to honestly help other people and honestly make money, is the Empower Network. And that's from the bottom of my heart. These two young guys, these two young men, Dave and Dave, went through struggles, and I mean struggles, to learn what they're teaching us to do in internet marketing. They lived out of their vans, they were homeless. Their stories are incredible. You've got to hear all of them when you get time. But these two incredible young men set out with a vision. And that vision was, let's empower the world. Let's help people believe in themselves. Let's help people make a decision and a commitment and keep it to themselves and others. And let's help them make a bunch of money while they're doing it. And guess what, guys? Here's a crazy tie-dye robe guy in front of a crazy, colorful dome that is an absolute believer and is pretty wise for 61 years. In these two guys, the Empower Network, and all the people we've met in it so far. I want to end this, because I've talked longer than I wanted to introduce myself and tell you guys a little bit about Team Xanadu. The most important thing in Nina Joy's and my life, when we set out together 24 years ago, is that life be fun. And we're having fun helping people, and we're having fun in our own personal lives, and most of all, we're having fun getting to know more about that inner badass, the God within, the source, whatever you guys want to call it. And that's the most fun we're having, being a part of the Empower Network. So Bracken of Xanadu of Sedona, which is my galactic name, and this is a galactic kind of town, Google it, or Bracken, last name Cherry, with the Cherry Joy family. Guys, click the add to cart and do yourself a favor.